Hello and welcome. This is the prototype version of our game. Even the artwork isn't definitive yet. If you want updates on the artwork, follow us on Kickstarter and Instagram. The card size is standard in order to have it fit regular card sleeves. Let us now go over some game setup and the first turn. At the beginning of the game, draw 5 cards. Of course, you don't show them to your opponents, but for explanation purposes, we'll lay them out now. What do we have here? We have 2 Cannonade cards and 3 ships, one of which with the captain's grin. That makes it stronger than the others. As a first move, I'd play some ships. I suggest playing them in this way, so no one can see them. Now we have taken 2 actions. As a third action, let's play the last ship too. We have 1 more action we can take. But let's pass the turn for now. Our opponent draws 5 cards too. The first 2 actions will be playing these 2 ships. And then let's assume they choose to discard a card to draw one. When you want to draw, you discard a Cannonade card or a ship card from your hand. If you discard a card with the captain's grin on it, you draw 1 extra. So in this case, our opponent will draw 1 and 2. Then the opponent decides to play 1 more ship. They've taken their 4 actions. The 2 ships, discarding to draw, and the 3rd ship, so they end the turn and pass to us. At the beginning of each turn, we draw cards equal to 5, minus the ships we have in play. In this case, we will draw 2. Now we have 4 actions we can take. One option might be starting to shoot down the enemy ships. Let's pick this yellow Cannonade, which can destroy both yellow and purple ships. And we shoot it at this ship. At this point, the opponent must turn the ship face up, revealing its color. It is purple, so the ship sinks. But the ship has a captain's grin on it. Once it gets shot, they can activate one of its effects. I choose to have us discard a card. We choose to discard this one. The other effects they could have chosen are to draw 1 card or make us turn one of our ships face up. Our second action will be another Cannonade, this time here. This ship is red, while our Cannonade can only destroy either blue or green ships, so the ship stays face up and we discard our Cannonade card. Let us repeat that the card layout isn't definitive and will undergo some changes. As third action, I want to discard this card to draw 3, as it has 2 captain's grins. As a last action, I might sink that ship over there. Or alternatively, I might attempt to sink that one and keep this Cannonade in hand, as I know it will sink the face-up ship next turn. Or I could even pass the turn, or play my 4th ship, since the maximum is exactly 4. I choose to pass the turn without taking any further actions. The opponent draws 3 cards as they have 2 ships. The last thing we need to explain is that when you have a face-up ship, you may use it as a Cannonade card. The opponent might choose to shoot our ship with his face-up ship as a first action of the round if they have better ships in hand. So this becomes a red Cannonade card against our ship, which luckily is blue. So it just turns face up and this gets discarded as the game carries on like this. Let's look at the win conditions now. If you're the last player with at least 1 ship in play, you win, as victory is achieved by sinking all enemy ships.